a pitcher of water just in case I start a fire on my... So I'm in the process of fixing up the house and I'm living in it already, which isn't usually the best way to go about things, but it's what I had to do. Anyways, today I'm going to be trying to sharpen my chainsaw. I do not suggest doing it indoors, but because this place doesn't have an outside power outlet, I'm going to have to. So I'm going to take some safety precautions. A pitcher of water just in case I start a fire on my canvas drop cloth, which I've been using for painting. Now, why am I using the canvas drop cloth? Because I don't want to get burns on the floor. Now, yeah, I don't want to have to replace the floor, I don't want to mark it, things like that. And why am I sharpening my chainsaw? Well, I didn't have a whole lot of time to stack up wood for the winter. And because I'm in Maine, it's getting pretty cold. I am depending on a wood furnace to heat this place. Yes, a wood furnace in the middle of winter, and I have to cut wood for it. This is the wood furnace we are using. It's kind of nice. We ended up buying the furnace ourselves, although the piping was already here and the area was already set up for it. We ended up getting a new stove. I am scrounging around with what wood I can get, and hopefully this will make things quicker. Okay, to relieve pressure from the chainsaw, it's the blade itself, I'm going to go ahead and loosen up these bolts so that I can... There's these two bolts on here. I am not sponsored by Craftsman or Dremel, so if you guys like this video, please show it some love. I'm going to loosen up the tensioner so the chain moves, so I can move it with my hand. That might be a little too loose. Oh goodness. Just a little. Alright. That's pretty good. To protect my hands, I'm going to put on some gloves. Don't want sparks getting me and hurting me. That kind of stuff. Okay, so I have the sharpening attachment on my Dremel. These are 30-degree marks, so that's the angle that I'm going to be approaching the actual blade of the chainsaw. It's got two markings, one for going one way and one for going the other way, because believe it or not, you gotta sharpen both sides of the chainsaw. Now remember, I highly don't suggest doing this at home, but I kind of have to do it this way. That's one side. Alright, I'm working on the other side of it now. Okay, one of the things you want to check to make sure when you finish up and you're putting your chainsaw away, you want to make sure there's a little bit of slack, you know, but not so much that you can turn it yourself. And yeah, after that, after you've tightened it up with the tensioner, you can tighten up these bolts. This is just part of maintaining your chainsaw. Like I said earlier, I would not be doing this indoors if I didn't have to. And because I did, I made sure to take as many safety precautions as was logically possible. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. I will see you all later. Bye.